Here's a beautiful mid-19th century book that, as you see, is beautifully preserved. Raised bands with gilt decorations, a nice contrasting Morocco gilt title label. It's right during the American Civil War, although this is published in England. Period binding with marbled papers like so. The leather even has these embossed, small little subtle decorations. And we see that it remains tight and sound. And here, in fact, is the little tag of the binder in Salisbury, England. Aubrey binder. So that's interesting. A little bookbinder's tag right there. It's got an early owner's name right here. And what we see is that it is a complete year for 1864 with this index at the front. There's poetry, there's Nathaniel Hawthorne, there's an article about Canada, here's the balloon, bees and bee hunting. Yeah, it's quite a range, dollars and cents, Copenhagen. Yeah, it's really quite interesting. And over here, that index continues, and there is also scattered throughout 12 color lithographed plates. This was a family journal of instruction and recreation. It seems to have appeared weekly. And here is, for instance, the first color lithographed plate. It says right here, it is by Hodson's chromographic process. So that's interesting. That's a very interesting attribution to a type of printing method. There are these large woodcuts that are at the start of each issue, like so. There are also various illustrations to be found throughout, scattered within. And you see that the contents are clean, tight, and sound, like this. It's unusual on bound volumes like this that the color plates are still present. That's interesting. Infant royalty of Europe. That's actually printed with a gold reflective ink. It's interesting. So that's worth noting. Oh, look at that. The prairie on fire with bison or buffalo running. And yeah, just a very clean example of this journal that in a very attractive period binding. And this bound volume is available now online from me, Brian DeMambro.